So in this video we're going to look at how to set up a vinyl plotter in Onyx 25. So this is so we can do our print and cut operation using the Onyx for our printer, but also for our cutter as well. So first of all I need to set up my plotter. So I'm going to go to File, Manage Cutters. And the cutter that I'm going to be using is a Graphtec FC9000 cutter. Now if I go to Configure, we can see that we've got our different types of registration marks. I'm going to go for that one. I can have a barcode on there if I wanted to. Print directional marks to help us put it back into the plotter, especially if we've laminated it. I can add additional cut marks, intermediate marks, the repeat for the intermediate marks, and also the thickness, and then the margins for those marks. I normally leave those as they are. Now if we wanted to, we can set a cut file path for it to go somewhere else. This is going to all stay within Onyx, so I don't need to do that. I'm going to press OK. Then I'm going to press Done. Now I need to go to my cut server, and that's just found at the top here. We can also access our cut server from our programs list, and we have the cut server just in here. Now it's the first time I've opened the cut server, so it's asking me to add my cutter. So I'm going to choose my Graphtec again. So Graphtec FC9000. And then I can make a display name for it if I wanted to. I'm just going to use the Graphtec FC9000. Now, if it's not the first time you've opened up that and you want to add a cutter, you go to the top here, it says Manage Cutters, and we can add a cutter. So we can add as many cutters as we want in here. Now on the left hand side here, I've got my queue. So if I go into that, you can see this is how it's actually going to set it up. So we'd need to set our cutter up to USB or an IP address. You can have it to automatically forward jobs, so if it's using a barcode system, that's how I would set it up. Role server, so again with the barcode system. And we can also set default conditions and layers for this plotter. I'm just going to close that. I'm going to minimize my cutter. So now, if I wanted to, I can then bring a job in that has a contour cut in it. Going to right click on it, job properties. You can see I've got my contour cut there. And I'm now going to choose my Graphtec FC9000 as my cutter. So it's now just going to set itself up. And if I go into the print, you'll see that there are my cut lines. So now I can print this one. And I can send that job. And then straight away in my cut server, you'll see there is my cut file ready to go. So once this has been printed, we can put this job into my plotter, and then I can cut the job by pressing my Cut Now button at the bottom. So that's how we set up and send cut jobs to a plotter using Onyx 25.